Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafulus, and today on Figuratively Speaking, I brought a very special guest, no other than my wife. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I'm okay.
So we were talking about Comic-Con and figures and the show and everything, and there's something I realized I haven't really talked about on my podcast. What is that?
Figures?
Oh yes, it's called Figuratively Speaking. And we haven't really talked about toys. So today I kind of just wanted to go over just a couple of toys with my wife here. And I just wanted to talk about what we saw at Comic-Con and what's been going on just recently, and action figure news, just stuff like that. We're just going to talk and see what we like, what we didn't like at Comic-Con. And so hon, I guess I gotta ask you. She didn't go to Comic-Con. She was there, but she couldn't get inside, so
I lost the lottery.
Yeah, she lost the lottery. But we're hoping that maybe next year, we'll get in. But we'll
with the press pass Comic-Con, please.
Yes, that's what we're hoping. That's the end goal. But for now, this is where we are. So, hon, what did you enjoy about Comic-Con?
Well, thankfully, Pokemon Go
came
out just before the con, so that gave me a lot to do outside the con.
Yeah.
But seriously, there was a lot to do outside of the con. There was the FX booth. American Horror Story had a brand new VR experience for their upcoming season, and I was super excited about that. Adult Swim had their whole lawn experience with the games and free t-shirts. I got a free t-shirt. I was so excited.
Oh, and I was so jealous. She got a Rick and Morty t-shirt, and I didn't get it. Oh, man. It's price you pay.
He got a Legalized Ranch shirt, so he can't be too upset about that.
I can't be too upset. I can't.
No.
Anything from, like, Adult Swim is pretty awesome.
No.
Yeah.
And I got, like, 5 water Pokemon. I'm super happy.
She got a Golduck. I'm so jealous because I got a Golduck too, and then as I was just zoning out transferring, I transferred my Golduck. Oh, he was like 11.
So sad.
He was, CP like 1,300. Oh man, it's terrible. So anything else outside that you really like besides Pokemon Go and just everything else? Because I was not really there.
Well, it was kind of a bummer. We kind of got lost. We were looking for the South Park booth.
Oh, yes.
And that was in a totally different spot than we were expecting.
Oh, man. South Park. Like, they had the whole town there.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the bus. And we have a still picture of that to show you, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There was a... Oh, shoot. It's like a He-Man, like... Mm-hmm. Like run and jump American Ninja style.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Course
yeah.
that was set up. I didn't stand in line for that, and it was facing a totally different way. So
lines are still apparent even outside of Comic-Con.
Oh, and the HQ. I got to enjoy the Comic-Con HQ.
Comic-Con. What's Comic-Con HQ? I didn't.
It was it's like this special thing. I don't know if it's brand new this year. I don't think it is. But they had an entire area set up where people could come in for free, whether you had a badge or not. And you could sit in the shade, you could sit on their turf area, there were pillows set up, and there was live conversations about things that were going on at the con. And so they were even giving away free soda, free pins, and things like that.
Whoa.
While they were advertising for their services to actually stream everything that was going on at the con. So you don't even have to
don't even have to go into
to
Comic-Con.
See all these panels and trailers and things. You just have to have a subscription.
Well, there you go. Enjoy Comic-Con without actually getting into Comic-Con.
Yeah, but you totally miss out on the sunburn experience.
Yeah, you got sunburned. Ooh, man.
That's all right.
So I'm going to talk to my wife about what I saw at Comic-Con. And obviously, I was there for the action figures. Let's talk about Tamashi because we always talk about it. That's mostly what I review on our channel. So obviously nothing cool. I mean, special with the Sailor Moon area. I didn't see anything new. What do you think of those statues?
I think they're pretty neat. They look really like crisp and clean. The colors are really nice, and their poses are
the poses are like dead on, right?
It looks like it just totally popped out of the anime, but that's for the kind of person who wants to collect a statue rather than pose them themselves. Yeah,
I'm not really a statue kind of guy. I just thought they were really cool, especially when it comes to Figure Art Zero. You can't really go wrong with that kind of model line, or statue line. Really cool looking. So I saw 2 new Dragon Ball Z figures that really caught my eye. It was the premium color cell, brand new colors. Now the old cell looks kind of like a really olive green. This one's like a bright colored green. And the battle damaged Gohan.
That looked cool.
Yeah, I think that one's my favorite. Yeah, looks really cool. It's totally battle damaged, which I'm assuming because they're starting to go more battle damage, there has to be a Majin Vegeta coming soon. I feel it. I feel it, hon. I feel it. It's gotta come.
It's gotta happen eventually.
It's gotta happen eventually because Majin Vegeta he was so cool, and I was like hoping, and I was trying to actually talk to people at the Tamashi booth to say, hey, can you tell me if it's gonna come? And they were so tight-lipped. So I'm assuming because they were so tight-lipped that
and it's a secret.
It's a secret. It's coming. Okay. I really want a Majin Vegeta. It's something I've wanted for a very long time. I was this close to even buying. I'm sorry, hon. I wanted to buy a Majin custom, and it's like $200. I'm like, no. It's too much.
You.
It's too much money to buy a Majin custom. It's gonna have that. I want the official one. So that's really cool. Not really a Naruto fan, but you saw the Rock Lee.
Well, I am a Naruto fan.
Oh, you are? Okay.
So I appreciate those figures. They were really well done.
Yeah, especially the Rock Lee. It just looks so clean.
I love his eyes and his hair. It's totally true to the
He's got to come with a whole slew of accessories. That's what I'm really hoping for that. Now, something that came out of really left field. The Toy Story Voltron S Chogokin, I think.
I was not expecting that.
I was not expecting that at all. What is that? I was so shocked when I saw that. I don't even know if I wanted it. I love Toy Story. I mean, 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic movies.
I grew up with those movies, so I love Buzz and Woody, but just have the combination figure like Power Rangers,
it's weird.
It's a little weird.
It's a little strange. The price tag's really high. I heard all you get. I think you can get all the figures all at once. It's like a little bit over $200. You have to be something really hardcore to consider purchasing that.
And the thing is, I don't know if it was the actual footage that I saw or if it was truly the figure, but Buzz and Woody look a little bit derpy.
Yeah, just a little. I guess we'll see you when the final product comes out. So, a movie that I'm looking for, speaking of childhood and Power Rangers, the new Power Rangers line is coming out. We got a sneak peek at at how the new suits look like. Very streamlined, robot, kind of like I don't know. It's like very futuristic. It's nothing like what we had when we were kids. And I heard it wasn't going to be like super cheesy or nothing. The movie itself, it's going to be like serious and dark, like a DC Batman movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just so weird. What do you think about that? Like we both watched Power Rangers when we were kids.
Well, I grew up with one of the earlier generations of Power Rangers, and watching it change over time, it just felt rehashed and just regurgitated, and you're just ready to move on. So I'm not having high expectations, but I would love to see it done right. Yeah,
if it's done right, definitely something I'm looking forward to. Just another thing on the Bandai booth, those figures look really clean. Now Bandai makes figure arts, as we all know, and now they're releasing like a middle ground that's not quite a $60 figure arts, but it's in their Power Ranger series, and it looks really clean. At the same time, it's inexpensive. I think that's something I wouldn't mind collecting. That's really something really cool.
And that's more doable for the younger collectors that are coming into this.
Right, it's something for the new people that are coming into it. And I love that Bandai is doing something like that. Let's go to the Marvel. Now, in my opinion, I think Marvel really knocked it out of the park. That huge,
I can only imagine the look on the guy's face that actually got to pose all of those figures. It looked like he was having way too much fun.
It's a dream come true for me. I want to do that. I would so do that. Oh, man. So I really there was a whole bunch of figures. The Captain America Falcon looks really solidly clean. The series that's coming up really close is the X-Men. I think you could collect them all because there's not a figure in that line that I don't want. We got Rogue, Cable, Deadpool, Iceman, Wolverine, Phoenix, and the Build-A-Figure is a juggernaut. Mm-hmm. I mean, why wouldn't you want the entire set?
It just doesn't...
What?
You can't justify not getting each and every one of them. It's not like one of those random figures you might want to buy from a series, and then you get one piece of a figure you're not really sure what it is.
I know how that is. Collecting Marvel Legends since Toy Biz days, and then they started going into Build-A-Figures. There's always that one figure you're like, oh, I got the weird horse, the weird horse Thor. Oh, no, but I gotta build my Ant-Man, you know. And I'm really glad that they're starting to listen to the fans and show that, hey, we are going to bring out characters that you want all at once. We're not going to bring in like characters that aren't as popular. But now Marvel's like so up there in the cinematic universe and on Netflix and everything. Mm-hmm. Everything will be popular eventually. Like we might even get like a Deadpool, not Deadpool line, sorry, like a whole Daredevil.
Deadpool line would be funny.
Yeah, it would be. But what I really look forward, I want a Daredevil Netflix line. I think that would be really cool. Like Foggy, and you got the John Berthenol Punisher.
Well, you never know. Penny Dreadful has a line, so
yeah, Penny Dreadful does have a line. So yeah, it's possible.
It only makes sense. Come on.
Okay, so since I'm talking about Marvel, I'm going to talk about DC. There's going to be a DC Collectibles 7-pack that I think it's going to be all at once. You get it all in one giant box. You get all of them: Batman, Superman, Flash, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Cyborg. Check that out. You don't even have to buy them separately. Well, I think, but isn't that cool?
It sounds cool, and at the same time, I feel like I'm watching like the Avengers movie without having any of the individual movies that come before it.
You know, it's kind of sad. Like I realized, like, oh, this set might come out during, the Justice League is coming out next year, but there's no Green Lantern. At least not that we know of. I know, Green Lantern. I'm sorry. I really like the Green Lantern and all, but wow, that movie was just not that good.
That's a bummer. He's the one that gets left out.
Yeah, because Ryan Reynolds. I mean, he's Deadpool. He made Deadpool now. He is the Deadpool.
He seems to fit more as Deadpool than Green Lantern. Yeah, no offense, I love you, but no.
I bet he doesn't even like that role. Okay, so figure that I love the absolute most, okay? And it just, oh man, it's so good. And I always wanted to see what it looked like. You know, we both play Smash Brothers. The Figma Zero Suit Samus. Wow, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised. Well, if she were to come out, I'd want her to come in a pack with shirtless Shulk. It's only fair.
It's only fair to finish your Smash Brothers collection. But yeah, I'm one of my mains in Smash Brothers is Zero Suit Samus, and I have a Samus figure from Figma, but not Zero Suit Samus. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, that's so cool.
That's really neat. Yeah. I love that version.
Yeah, that version's really nice. It's not too glossy. It's just right. One thing that I asked of that booth, of the Figma booth, was, will the head be? Can you trade them off with regular suit Samus? And unfortunately, no.
It makes sense.
It does. I'm sad.
Because then you'd need all of the other pieces that you'd have to be able to click together.
Right. I'm assuming the joints. I believe he told me the joints were not. They're not compatible. We also have to consider that the Zero Suits, the regular suit Samus back then is an older version. It's like one of their very first toys, Nintendo toys. So it's kind of old, and now this is like a newer one. They have like newer joints and stuff like that. I'm assuming that's why they're not compatible.
Well, maybe that's a vote of confidence that they're going to release her full suit version.
Ooh,
afterwards.
Yeah, good one. Good one. Let's hope. Then maybe we'll get like a Comic-Con exclusive or Anime Expo exclusive, or you have the Samus female head with the full-on suit. That would be neat. That would be sick. So yeah, as you know, I picked up a few exclusives. My favorite one out of the 3 that I picked up. Let me ask you, what do you think? What was the coolest? We had the Brawly, we had the Mezco Batman, which honestly was not even something I was planning on picking up.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to come back with that at all.
Yeah, it was total. But I just stopped me on my track. I'm like, whoa, this figure's so cool. Had to pick it up. I said Brawley, Batman, and then we have the white suit, Mega Man, Mega Man X. Out of the three, which one do you think is the coolest?
Okay, on the cool factor, I'd have to say Batman.
Batman. Yeah. Wow. Mine was Mega Man X because I'm a huge Mega Man. Sporting the Mega Man.
I know, that was your absolute
it was awesome. But then you know what killed me when we went back to our room it broke. Oh man, yeah, I know. I was so sad. Good thing.
Luckily, we had someone.
Yeah, luckily we had our friend Johnny there with a soldering iron. Who brings a soldering iron?
He's
right?
just so handy.
He's just so handy. Fixed it up. That's my fault, honestly. It was my fault that thing broke. So yeah, the Batman was really cool.
I hate to say it, I think one of the reasons why I love Batman is because I love shiny things, and the fact that he lights up is...
That light up eyes, the whole shebang, that figure is really solid.
It's great, and his armor is just so realistic. I have to say, I definitely am a diehard when it comes to armor on a figure. It just makes a huge difference for the actual image of the character for me.
Yeah, alright, so let's close this up. Both of us really liked Comic-Con. It was fun. Hopefully next year both of us can get in, so we can just cover. I want to cover this with, like, do a nerdy date night with my wife there and just go over like all the figures, all the cool stuff that we see. Unfortunately, not this year. Maybe next year. We'll see.
Hopefully, we can both help deodorize the entire.
That's right. Comic-Con. For all the new subscribers out there, if you subscribe because you saw me at Comic-Con, I had the free cosplay repair and deodorizer,
which was quite popular.
Yeah, which was quite popular. I love deodorizing people. You'll be amazed how many cosplay people need help. And I got so many like praises for it. It's like, oh man, thank you so much and stuff like that. And thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And if you met me at Comic-Con or you just enjoyed my new reviews, thank you so much for subscribing. My wife and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all for today. My name is Dexter Rafulis. This is my wife, Janella Rafulis. Thank you for watching the D-Star01 channel, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Hey,
Bye.
you. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.
Or 1212. And thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Rafulis, here for another episode of Figuratively Speaking. And today on
I'm the one with metal in my mouth.